Adversity is an inevitable part of life. It comes in many forms, from physical limitations and societal expectations to personal struggles and professional setbacks. For athletes, adversity is often magnified due to the public nature of their journeys. Yet, it is also adversity that has shaped some of the most legendary sports figures we know today. In this video, we'll explore the inspiring stories of athletes like Rafael Aghayev, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Siya Kolisi, Sandra Sanchez, Floyd Mayweather, and Conor McGregor, each of whom has faced tremendous challenges and used them as fuel to reach the pinnacle of their respective sports. Rafael Aghayev, the Karate King. Rafael Aghayev, the Azerbaijani world karate champion, is a prime example of perseverance. Born in 1985 in Sumqayit, Azerbaijan, Aghayev's love for karate started at an early age. However, his journey to becoming a world champion wasn't without obstacles. In a country where karate was not as popular as football or wrestling, Aghayev faced a lack of resources and proper training facilities. But instead of being discouraged, he pushed through, seeing these limitations as a challenge. At times, Aghayev's family faced financial difficulties, but this only motivated him more. He believed that he could change his and his family's fate through karate. With no room for excuses, he trained relentlessly, often working in makeshift environments, demonstrating that success is born from hard work, not ideal conditions. Aghayev's biggest test came when injuries threatened to derail his career. Yet through a combination of mental strength and an unwavering belief in his abilities, he bounced back every time. He's now a multiple-time world and European champion, showing that even when circumstances are less than perfect, determination can take you to the top. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, rising from the streets. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, one of the most talented and controversial footballers of our time, was born in Malmö, Sweden, to immigrant parents from the Balkans. Growing up in the rough neighborhood of Rosengård, Ibrahimovic experienced a childhood marked by poverty, violence, and instability. His father struggled to make ends meet, and Zlatan was often left to fend for himself. But from an early age, Zlatan displayed a fierce personality that would later define his career. He found solace in football, a sport that allowed him to express himself beyond his tough exterior. While his early talent was obvious, he wasn't immediately accepted into Sweden's elite football system due to his brash demeanor and immigrant background. He faced constant scrutiny and judgment for his attitude, ethnicity, and playing style. Instead of being beaten down by these obstacles, Zlatan used them to fuel his ambition. Every doubt and every insult became a reason to prove people wrong. His never-back-down mentality turned him into one of the most feared strikers in the world, playing for top clubs like Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, AC Milan, and Manchester United. His journey serves as a testament to the fact that you don't need to conform to others' expectations. Sometimes, your greatest strength is staying true to who you are, even in the face of adversity. Siya Kolisi. From poverty to World Cup glory, Siya Kolisi's story is a symbol of triumph against overwhelming odds. Born in Zwaid, a township outside Port Elizabeth, South Africa, Kolisi grew up in extreme poverty. With an absent mother and a father who worked far away, Kolisi was raised by his grandmother. Food was scarce, and life was a daily struggle for survival. But even in the bleakest moments, rugby offered him hope. Kolisi's natural talent for rugby became evident in his school years, but the journey was far from easy. With little access to proper gear and coaching, Kolisi had to rely on his sheer determination and passion for the game. His life changed when he was offered a scholarship to attend Grey High School, one of South Africa's most prestigious schools, known for its rugby program. However, transitioning from the township to a predominantly white and affluent school was not smooth. Kolisi faced cultural differences, language barriers, and feelings of isolation. Despite these challenges, Kolisi's relentless work ethic shone through. He earned a spot on the national team, and in 2018, made history as the first black captain of the South African Springboks. Leading the team to victory in the 2019 Rugby World Cup, Kolisi became a symbol of unity in a divided nation. His story shows that no matter how humble your beginnings, You can rise above any adversity with perseverance, leadership, and faith. Sandra Sanchez. From rejection to Olympic glory. Sandra Sanchez's journey in karate is one of persistence and resilience. Born in Spain, Sanchez fell in love with karate as a child, but her path to success was far from straightforward. For years, she faced rejection from the national team, with coaches deeming her too old to compete at the highest level. Despite her undeniable talent, the doors to success seemed to remain closed for her. Most athletes would have given up after such repeated setbacks, but not Sandra Sanchez. She believed in her ability to compete, even as many around her lost faith. Her rigorous self-discipline, combined with a refusal to give up on her dream, eventually paid off. At the age of 32, Sanchez finally secured a spot on the Spanish national karate team, an age when many athletes are considered past their prime. Her defining moment came in 2021, when she won the Olympic gold medal in karate at the Tokyo Games. In doing so, she proved to the world that age and setbacks are no barrier to success when you have the heart and willpower to keep going. Floyd Mayweather, from the streets to undefeated champion. Floyd Mayweather is one of the most successful and undefeated boxers in history, but his life outside the ring has been filled with adversity. Born into a family of boxers, Mayweather's childhood was shaped by poverty, crime, and drug addiction. His father was often absent, and his mother struggled with substance abuse. Despite this, young Floyd found solace in boxing, and it became his escape from a harsh reality. Mayweather's journey was not without its challenges. He faced early criticism for his defensive style, and many doubted whether he could make it as a professional. He also faced legal troubles and personal battles that threatened to derail his career. However, Mayweather used these difficulties to fuel his work ethic. Known for his incredible discipline, Mayweather trained tirelessly, maintaining a perfect 50-0 record in the ring. His undefeated career is a testament to how determination and hard work can overcome even the most challenging circumstances. Mayweather's life shows that no matter where you come from, you can rise to the top if you're willing to put in the effort and stay focused on your goals. Conor McGregor, the king of comebacks. Conor McGregor's story is one of self-belief, hard work, and bouncing back from failure. Hailing from Dublin, Ireland, McGregor grew up in a working-class family and initially pursued a career as a plumber. However, his passion for mixed martial arts, MMA, eventually led him to quit his job and dedicate himself to fighting full-time. This decision came with significant risks, as McGregor and his partner, Dee Devlin, often struggled financially. McGregor's rise in the MMA world was meteoric, thanks to his unmatched confidence and charismatic persona. But adversity struck when he faced Nate Diaz in 2016, suffering his first UFC loss. For many fighters, a defeat of this magnitude would be devastating. However, McGregor used it as motivation to come back stronger. He trained harder than ever, focused on his weaknesses, and won the rematch against Diaz in one of the most thrilling UFC fights of all time. McGregor's career has had its ups and downs, but his resilience has always shown through. From bouncing back from defeats to making his mark in boxing by fighting Floyd Mayweather, McGregor's story shows that setbacks are temporary when you have the will to keep pushing forward. Turning adversity into fuel, each of these athletes, Rafael Aghayev, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Siya Kolisi, Sandra Sanchez, Floyd Mayweather, and Conor McGregor, faced unique and daunting challenges. Whether it was poverty, injury, societal rejection, or personal loss, they all encountered adversity that could have easily ended their careers. Yet, instead of allowing these difficulties to define them, they used adversity as fuel to drive them toward greatness. The common thread in all their stories is not just talent, but an unbreakable will to overcome. They embraced the hard times, learning from their failures, and came back stronger. These athletes remind us that adversity is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone to success. When you let challenges fuel your desire for greatness, there are no limits to what you can achieve. In life, just like in sports, the road to success is never a straight line. It is filled with twists, turns, and obstacles. But as these athletes have shown, when you harness adversity, it becomes the fire that drives you to reach heights you never thought possible.